Sir, see in this question, as I observe this series, right, 4 comma 13 comma 41 comma 126 comma question mark and next term needs to be found, right. So as I read this series, I see that the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there should be an addition factor involved. So addition factor between 4 and 13 is 9. Addition factor involved between 13 and 41 is 28. Addition factor involved between 41 and 126 is 85. Now, are these addition factors making any sense to you? No, right? But if you are going to observe them closely, they will make sense to you, right? But initially, I'll say that these addition factors are not making any sense to me. Sir, if these addition factors are not making any sense to you, this tells me that the series is not of arithmetic nature. Sir, if series is not of arithmetic nature, it is also not of geometric nature. Why? Because 13 is not direct multiple of 4. I told you in geometric series only multiplication factors are involved. Since 13 is not direct multiple of 4, so this clearly tells me that this series is not geometric. This series is not arithmetic, not geometric. Sir, it could be arithmetico geometrico, right? It could be arithmetico geometrico. So the nearest multiple of 4 to 13 is 12. 4 3s are 12 plus 1, it will be 13. The nearest multiple of 13 to 41 is 39. 13 3s are 39 plus 2, it will be 41. The nearest multiple of 41 to 126 is 123. 41 3s are 123 plus 3, it will be 126. Now you can see that, right, my multiplication factor remained constant into 3 into 3 into 3, but my addition factor was increasing with 1. First it was plus 1, then plus 2, then plus 3, right. Suppose if this continues, then next factor will be into 4 plus 4. So 126 into, into 3 plus 4. 126 into 3, right, that will be 378 plus 4, it will be 380. And now to check whether I was correct or not, next time factor will be into 3 plus 5. 382 into 5, it will be 1146, right, plus 5, it will be 115. Try this. See 4 comma 200 comma 369 comma 513 comma 64. As I read these terms left to right, the term seems to be increasing. Suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there should be an addition factor involved. Addition factor between 4 and 200 is 196. Addition factor between 200 and 369 is 169. Addition factor between 369 and 513 is 144. Right. So if I observe all these addition factors closely, I see that these addition factors are perfect squares. Like 196 is perfect square of 14, 169 is a perfect square of 13, 144 is a perfect square of 12. Right. Next addition factor is 121, which is perfect square of 11. Right. So all these addition factors are nothing but perfect squares of consecutive numbers, but in decreasing order. Right. So before 11, right, it would be perfect square of 10, that is 100. So 634 plus 100, it will be 734, and this will be. All right. Now write down this question. 103, comma 205, comma 409, comma dash, comma 1633. Right. Your options are 787, option B 817, option C 793, option D 658. Try this. Sir, in this particular question, I see two logics, right? The first logic that I see when I read these terms left to right, I see that the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there would be an addition factor involved. So addition factor between 103 and 205 is 102. Addition factor between 205 and 409 is 204. Right, addition factor between 409. See, my first addition factor was 102, next addition factor is 204, which is 2 times the previous addition factor. Suppose if this trend continues, right, 2 times of 204, next addition factor should be 408, right? 409 plus 408, I'll get 817, right, which is present in my option. To be more sure whether I am correct or not, I'll check the next addition factor should be twice of 408, that is 816. Now 816 plus 817, will I get 1633? Yes, that means I'm absolutely correct. Now the other type of series that I can see here is arithmetico geometrico, because see, 103 into 2 is 206, minus 1 it will be 205. 205 into 2 is 410, minus 1 it will be 409, right? 409 into 2, 818, minus 1 it will be 817. So next it will be into 2 minus 1, which is 1633. Four four six seven, 4616, 4767, 4920, 5073. And next term needs to be found. 5075. Sorry, 5075, and next term needs to be found. Option A 5120, option B 5192, option C 5182, option D 5232. See, this particular example is easy. As I read this series left to right, I see that the terms are increasing, right? And suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there should be an addition factor involved. Addition factor between 4467 and 4616 is 149. Similarly, addition factor between 4616 and 4767 is 151. Similarly, addition factor between 4767 and 4920 is 153. So now I see that my first addition factor was 149, next addition factor is 151 and next is 153. So I can see that my addition factor are increasing with 2. Suppose if this continues, next addition factor would be 155, 4920 plus 155 is 5 zeros and 5. So next addition factor will be 157, right? So it will be 5232. All right. Write down the next one. Option A. $256. See, as I read these terms left to right, I see that the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there should be an addition factor involved. Addition factor between 9 and 16 is 7. Addition factor between 16 and 34 is 18. Addition factor between 34 and 36 is 32. Now, 7, 18, 32, are these addition factors making any sense to you? No. Since these addition factors are not making any sense to me, I'll say that the series is not of arithmetic nature. If series is not arithmetic, sir, it could be geometric? No. Why? Because 16 is not a direct multiple of 9, right? Anywhere in my series, if the next written term is not a direct multiple of its previous term, the series will not be of geometric nature. So this series is not geometric, right? So this series is not arithmetic, not geometric, sir. It could be arithmetic or geometrical, right? The nearest multiple of 16, the nearest multiple of 9 to 16 is 18. 9 2s are 18, minus 2, it will be 16. The nearest multiple of 16 to 34 is 32. 16 2s are 32, plus 2, it will be 34. The nearest multiple of 34 to 66 is 68. 34 2s are 68, minus 2, it will be 66. Similarly, the nearest multiple of 66 to 134 is 132, that is 66 2s are 132, plus 2, it will be 134. Right, so it is into 2 minus 2 into 2 plus 2 into 2 minus 2 into 2 plus 2. So next it will be into 2 minus 2, that will be 266. All right. Next term needs to be found. Option A 96, option B 98, option C 103, Option D 107. See, as I read these terms left to right, I see that the terms are increasing, and suppose if this series would have been of arithmetic nature, then there would be an addition factor involved. So it would be plus 6, plus 11, plus 16, plus 21. So if I observe all these factors closely, I see that all these factors are increasing with 5. 6 plus 5, 11, 11 plus 5, 16, 16 plus 5, 21. So next factor will be 21 plus 5, 26. It will be 103. All right. So with this question, sir, we finished today's class. In today's class, we discussed the last two types of number series along with some practice questions. Right. I hope all these concepts got clear to you, and now please take some practice questions at your end as well. Try them to see whether you are able to solve these sort of questions or not. And suppose if you struggle anywhere, please let me know about that in the next class.